Morning. It's 8:15 a.m. 23rd of July 2022, and you may remember, if anybody's been watching, the last videos we did on the barn update were last fall. We were concerned about, or I was concerned about concrete freezing at night because it was getting down into the 20s at night. I was covering and insulating it. Don't have to worry about that today. It's going to be about 90 and humid, so whole different scheme today. So continuing where we left off, we fixed up this section of the barn last year. I still haven't sided it, obviously the plywood's temporary, but it's held up pretty well over the winter. Take you inside, can't complain. No one can see anything in here. Yeah, it's held up pretty well. This is the section wall we fixed. The footings have held up. Nothing's rolled in. It's only been, 6 months or whatever, so I wouldn't think it would, but it seems to be doing okay. The beam that we put in, the new beam that I put in, is all held straight and solid, so that seems to be pretty good. So my buddy Aaron's on his way up today. We're going to tackle another piece of barn project. And I thought what we would do is I intend to extend these footings up to get these posts out of the dirt, because on the outside these posts are in the dirt, and so I was going to pour cement up higher and put a shorter post that would be up out of the dirt, which would be good. And I do intend to do that someday, but I think I've decided we're not going to do that today. I've also got some posts in the middle that I've got that were rotting off, and I've got them temporarily jacked up on boards and beams and stuff. I was gonna pour some new footings under those and put some new posts in and raise those up. Thought about doing that, but I think instead we're gonna tackle the other side of the barn. So there's what we did last year. Here's what we'll be doing this year. So this is considerably easier, though none of it's easy. It's easier than what I did last year because I don't have to do the wood. The beam is solid, as far as I can tell, but this foundation is rolled right in. So if I can get you an angle on that, I don't know if you can see, but it's rolled way in. So my dad and I repaired this one and did the same thing, probably, I have no idea when, but 15, 20 years ago maybe. And, it held for a while, but it's obviously caved in. And the whole problem, this is also sided with plywood. We never did side that piece. That's the out of sight, out of mind section. Because it's on the sort of back side of the barn, we don't really see all the time. Never changed out the plywood. But, actually it's held up pretty well. So if I go out here and show you that side. Look. Here's the side up here. So it's caved in pretty good. The problem is all water. The water's pooling up down here. There is a footing drain here in one spot that runs over to the brook behind me. So I might put a piece of perforated pipe in there and try and carry some more water. But we're going to take the siding off of this, see if we can't dig this out and roll this foundation out. And I think Aaron just got here, so I'm going to go see what he's doing. Say hi, Aaron. Here we are. We got the whole other set back end opened up. Beams out, nothing fell yet, which is good. And next step is to dig this along this footing, the tractor, and try to pull the dirt away from that, and then we'll try to roll it out and pour some cement. So that's what's next. If it's flashing red, is it? Oh. All right, quick update. I don't know where we left off. I think we missed a lot of video, but just had lunch, took a break. So I don't know what we showed last, but this is all torn out. We not videoing very well. Dug out the foundation, rolled the foundation out, which is still crooked as hell, but way better than it was. And we have poured cement underneath this side of it to help hold it where it now is. And we're about to go outside and start pouring cement on this side. And we got kind of a form set up there. And I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. It's only 114 out, which is good, humid. And yeah, so we're just trying to get the footing shored up here and get things secure, and then just have to let it harden up and probably frame it back in another day. But at least we'll have all the dirt work and the cement work done. So thankfully I got labor this time. Aaron's doing a great job over there, supervising. That's right. That's right. I like the look of that metal post. That's an OSHA approved metal post holding up the barn here. We've got it at a proper 65-degree angle, as you're supposed to. That probably won't slip out, so that's good. Well, that's it. So we're going to move outside and do some more concrete. We just picked up at Home Depot 15 more bags. We think it'll take about 20 80-pound bags to do the outside. Took, what was it, 7 to do this inside, so that's that. We've gone to mixing cement in the bucket because 1 bag at a time in a wheelbarrow is not cutting it. So this is 3 bags at a time, and we're getting pretty close to done here. Almost full. Another probably 6 bags we're thinking, so. All right, you want to tell us what's going on here, Aaron, where we're at, or pooling, jacking, and rigging?
Yeah. After we backfilled the foundation, on one end of the camp, the barn was a couple inches low. 3 jacks, raised it up, and about to put some beams in.
Yeah. What do you think the length of that is from this last beam? It's probably, what?
20 feet.
20 feet to there. So you got 20 feet of the back corner just suspended on these jacks, which is sitting on crooked, broken cement block foundation. Pretty standard operation.
Go climb under.
We did. Aaron's been good today about telling me to put the jack handles out, though, which I always seem to forget. I'm usually standing under it while I'm jacking, but it is kind of nice to be able to look from the outside. So anyway, all right, we're gonna cut some new posts. We got one going in the corner because it wasn't long enough, and then we're gonna put another one right there on that footing, and then we got another one we're gonna put in here, which is kind of an odd spot because there's a post here, so it doesn't seem like they need to be that close, but there's a scarf joint there in that beam, so that's jointed, so we thought we better carry the end of this beam just for the hell of it. So those are the posts. So 1, 2, 3 posts, and then we'll probably be cleaning up for today. There it is, sitting on its new beams. The corner and the first one, of course, are original beams that were there. We put a second one in there because of that split, so 1 extra won't hurt. And we just got a little rainstorm. Came through, poured for about 2 minutes and stopped. And it's looking pretty good. It's hot. Sweating in there?
Just a little.
It's hot and humid. Anyway, I think we're done, so we're just kind of cleaning up, finishing up. And it looks pretty good. And then next we'll leave this for quite a while because it'll be a few weeks before I get back up here and put some siding on it, hopefully. And that's that. So thanks for watching. Aaron's off to dump the used junk lumber in the burning pile.